again to Hot Take Sports episode 60. I think our audio is working this time. We will try again. And we are talking sports and stuff. We got MLB first round playoffs, wild card round. MLS just wrapped up, unfortunately. Yep, MLS decision day. Did not give us a fun decision. We'll get into that.
Yeah.
And other random NFL, week 5? It wraps up tonight, I guess. Monday Night Football is tonight.
But before we jump into that, we just finished an interview with UFC welterweight Brian Barberina.
Yes.
Brian, as always, it's a pleasure to have you on the show. Please make sure to go check that out as he prepares for his upcoming fight against Rafael dos Anjos, former UFC lightweight champion, at UFC Orlando, December 3rd.
December 3rd. And be watching out for the post-fight episode because we will be having a post-fight interview at some point with Brian, probably not right after the fight because he'll be too busy celebrating his knockout win in the 3rd round. But
Heard it here first.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Anyway.
Heard it here
Hot
first.
Hot take. We are Hot Take Sports.
That is our name.
Yep.
It's like it's on a t-shirt.
It's right here. Dude.
Right here.
Merch.
Also merch.
Notice how we put the two guys on the end of the Hot Take Sports shirt.
Well, it balances everything out.
It does balance everything. That was my point.
We start off with the W and we end with the W.
Not even
we put a
kidding.
short guy in the middle, so I have to sit on a
comfy.
booster seat. Freaking episode, so I look like I'm the same height.
Yeah, you do. It's really
You and I
hard.
are now the same height.
I'm gonna get those things that you insert.
Now
in your
Isaac
shoes
will
that-
Do it.
Isaac looks like he's the short one now. It's really funny.
That's because he slouches.
I used to have gel insoles that made me an inch taller. They're like that thick.
It's gonna give me confidence to talk to women.
Nice. Hey.
Leo goes, hold on, let me get one of those. Is that all it takes?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Clayton's got a different option for you.
What is it?
So, anyways, we're
You
gonna
play the
start.
guitar. Anyway.
We're gonna start with the MLS. We'll start with MLS.
Yeah, we'll start with the MLS.
Get the sad notes out of the way. So,
Yeah. We can go
we're crew fans.
Yes.
Go crew.
That's all there is to talk about. We suck. We couldn't win.
Hi.
No, we lost yesterday 2-1.
Yeah. Ironically, we have the most ties in MLS by a far margin with 16.
3 or 4, I think.
Yeah.
And we were one short of tying
Yeah.
the season record for ties in a year.
Yeah. So we played Orlando City FC yesterday, and all we needed was a draw, which this year was our specialty. And you know what we didn't get? A draw. We
Or a
lost.
W.
Yeah.
Or a W.
Yeah, we lost.
We lost on a penalty kick in the 85th.
85th.
By our Australian center back, Milos Deganek, putting his hand up.
Milos
It was like right here. It was
Yeah.
bad. It was so
He
obvious.
was literally flinching away, and he's the tallest guy on the field.
Yeah, and he threw his arms up.
He
He
came
would
out
have been fine. That shot was
exactly
probably going over.
Exactly.
Oh, it was
It could
right.
have just hit him right in the
There's
face,
no way
you
it
know,
was-
because his hand was here, and the ball would have hit him right in the face.
Yeah.
He would have been just fine.
Well, his hand was here. So, just go past his head.
All he had to do was hold his face, stop play.
Well, if he would have held his face, then
Stop play. Cheat code.
let me know how that works for you when you get to the MLS, buddy.
I will.
I know.
Leo, but your pass to the MLS would be applying to be team manager.
There you go. You could be a water boy.
I could be a water boy.
Dude, water boys in the NBA make like $50,000 a year.
Towel boys.
What are we doing with
Bro,
ourselves?
the
Ball
mop
boys in the NFL.
The mop boys make like $75,000 a
Look,
year.
that'd be a great podcast. To be the water boys of an NBA team and be like, we got some behind the scenes information.
Dude.
And none of these guys know our names, so they're not going to watch our podcast.
Yeah, we get fired real quick.
Not if they don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just sounds like a series of lawsuits that could happen.
Exactly.
Whatever.
You know. But, so there is an opening in the MLS for the Columbus Crew coaching
yeah,
job.
yeah.
You know,
Caleb
Porter was fired earlier today.
Yeah, he got sacked, even though us losing 24 points from a winning position wasn't really his fault.
Oh, not at all.
But that's fine. We'll always just blame the manager and move on.
Yeah, after last night, we dropped 14 points in the 80th minute or after
Yeah.
since Labor Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's painful.
That's either losing
Unfortunately.
or tying.
Yeah.
Like, that counts as drop points.
Yeah.
And on paper, it doesn't really help that we missed the playoffs 3 out of his 4 years. But the only time we did make the playoffs, we won.
We won the cup.
We won the cup.
Well,
so.
we won the Campiones Cup last year, so he won 2 trophies in his
Exactly.
4 years.
Exactly.
Right.
Which is
That's
great.
not enough, I guess.
Yeah.
Success.
Yeah, you gotta win. I mean,
It doesn't
it's,
help.
It's unfortunate that there's nobody on this podcast that hardcore is like, oh, Porter out, like people have been for the last 3 years, even when we won the championship. So we can't have any debate on that. But I've always been on Porter's side. There's not a single. Well, that's not true. There have definitely been a few games that it's been tactical, But it's just our players. It's just guys being lazy, not getting back on defense from every position on the field.
When your front four doesn't track back and they're just complaining when they try to do a stupid fancy like bag heel or chip over for a through ball and it goes so horribly, and then we just stand there like, oh, come on.
Yeah, well, and our outside backs are 5'5", so they aren't winning any aerial duels. Our 6'4+ center backs also aren't winning aerial duels, and nobody cares to clear it. They're like, oh, it's somebody else's job.
Exactly.
So I mean, there's a lot of things.
There's a lot that could be fixed this offseason for sure.
You could also go back on coaching, like in practices or stuff, maybe. But
yeah, but I mean, obviously we didn't see it. They were.
Yeah.
He was in an interview. This is post-game interview. He was like, I tried. I mean, everything I could. He tried being the good cop, being nice to guys and compassionate, and being like, come on, we gotta go, being encouraging. He tried being the bad cop, tried using tough love, and he said just nothing would work. It was so sad. I didn't actually watch the interview, but I was like reading quotes from him and stuff, and you could just tell he had accepted his fate. He's like, I want to coach here next year. I know we can win here, but in the end, it's the coach's fault. Like, he took the blame for it, which is noble of him, but it's still wrong.
Right.
I mean,
It's not his fault for sure.
Oh, I searched up Caleb Porter on Twitter. The top tweets, mostly good ones, but then somebody tweeted, "We'll always have 2020, but it was time for a change. But we'll always have a lot of gifts," which you can't. I mean, I guess I could probably put the gift on there. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure if you put #Porter out there, there's plenty of tweets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's probably true.
You'll just see nonchalant crew, like secondary crew, Twitter accounts, Instagram accounts, and they're just like, we gotta build a new environment for our organization. But then again, you see their next like 5 tweets, and it's just them bad mouthing Porter, and that it's his fault that we missed the playoffs.
Yeah. I have a question for you guys. Who would you like to be the next coach of the Columbus Crew?
Couldn't even tell.
Jesse Marsh.
I don't know enough about soccer to answer that
I was
question.
just saying, I know.
As a casual fan at best.
Okay.
Jesse Marsh is the coach of Leeds United, which is just mini United States in England.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they have like 3 American coaches in their
Yeah.
starting lineup.
Yes. And they're young.
So he's Ted Lasso.
Live looking kid. He's off-season golfers to follow property.
Yeah. Nice.
I hate
Wow.
Yeah.
No clue who it would be.
I'm
Honestly.
looking it up.
My mom had an idea for a podcast that when we go golfing,
Oh boy.
Right after
either right after or right
Or
after
at
the
the
first
turn.
9 holes, and we just call it HTS at the turn. And we just talk about how the round has been and what we've done and what was funny and what was bad and what we're gonna do in the next 9 holes, and then just like whatever we talked about, and just messing around on the golf course.
Yeah.
I probably cursed at my ball every hole. You've lost 3 balls.
I've lost 3 balls on a hole. Are you kidding me?
Dude, one of my friends, we went out a couple weeks ago. We only played 9. There was this ditch, like, I don't know, maybe 20 yards in front of the tee box. 3 balls, gone. Smoked the first one directly into the water. Alright, whatever happens. Smokes another one into the side, like that got stuck in the side of the creek and we couldn't find it. We didn't know where it was. There was a bunch of grass over there.
That's great.
And then that creek led to a pond a little off to the left.
Slice absolutely
Pond.
into it.
Hold one into the pond.
Yeah.
That's
Dang.
That's
Matt,
brutal.
that's
buddy.
your-
Callaway's in a top flight.
Shut up. Yeah. Leo and I had a hell of a round at Shady Grove the other day.
I tell you what, me hitting an 81 and you hitting an 80, I wouldn't have guessed that through like 4 holes.
I think
of-
I think our worst hole is either a 6 or a 7. Now it's a par 3 course, guys.
It's a par 3.
Par 3. We're talking.
We
it's
did
like-
not make the PGA Tour out here.
Yeah.
No.
We're not talking full like par 5s, 400+ yard
Yeah.
holes here. We're talking like
Par
139 is probably the longer hole.
Well, I think
150. It's like 154 or something like that. Yeah.
It's a par 54 in total, right?
Yeah.
18, 30,
Yeah, it's
54.
54.
But I think we parred like 5 different holes combined.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, because I got a 45 on the front side, and I'm like, oh my god. Because it was.
But it didn't look good.
Yes.
Like I hit a 4 on 12. Is that the one that goes back over the creek?
Yeah.
I rolled over the bridge.
Dude, he
We're
rolls
talking.
it, and it starts bouncing, and it's bouncing right towards the left post, and it kicks
And
right, and just goes right over the bridge.
Kind of
Nice.
like when Clayton, when 4 out of 5 of us went, it just dinked it.
Yeah, and rolled straight over the bridge.
Yes.
And onto the
Yeah.
green.
Except
Yes.
yours like bounced on the the like railing of the bridge.
Yeah,
to get
yes.
going.
I
But
topped
eventually
it with a
rolled
9
straight.
and it skipped that way.
I did that when Isaac and I were golfing at Bluffton. But
Yep.
mine didn't go over the bridge; it stopped on the bridge. So then he got the old arm wedge out and threw it on the green.
I'm sure I'll jinx it now that I,
Just turned into my new favorite club.
Okay,
Mhm.
Isaac.
I'm sure I'll jinx it now that I'll say it, but I have not put a ball in the water my last 3 golfing trips to Shady Grove. I feel very accomplished.
Yeah, now you need to go play
Yeah,
the big boy course
yeah.
so you know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
so
how
you
long's it
can
been?
do a new job.
How long
I
has
know,
it been?
I know.
Like a month and a half now,
Never, he's never
where
gone
we've tried to get him on an actual course.
Yeah, every weekend he's like, no, I'm busy.
Oh my
I'm
god,
busy.
I'm so busy.
I have to go to work, and then he sleeps through work.
That was
Got
hey, that was completely by accident today.
Oh, thanks.
You didn't actually go to work today?
No,
I slept through it.
I set an alarm for 7:15 to wake back up so I could leave. Cause I showered before I laid back down and everything. I woke up and it was like 9:30, 10 o'clock. And I was like,
Oh no! Guess what his quote was when I got home?
I would love to hear it.
Go Tigers.
I guess I probably shouldn't have put on pajama pants.
that was
Are
a
you
mistake.
kidding me?
Man's put on pajama pants.
It
Go
was-
take a nap.
It was cold in my room this morning, man.
This guy had no intention of going to work today. That's all
No
that
intention.
means. This
I had
Even-
full intention.
Oh,
just,
what?
I had no
Saturday,
sweatpants
offered to
at the
buy
ready.
for him.
I gotta do my laundry later.
Really?
Yeah,
Wait, where's mine?
you have money apparently. Apparently he didn't. So I'm just like, all right, you want to
That's-
golf with
that's-
us? I'll buy for you. And he's like,
that's fair.
no, I got
But-
work.
Instead, we went to the MLS
Oh,
Next
yes,
Pro.
yes, that was awesome.
How do you even say it?
MLS Next like Pro
It's like
Cup or
MLS
something.
Next Pro Cup Finals.
Yeah.
At Lord.com.
Yeah, Columbus Crew 2 versus St. Louis City FC 2, which is going to be my Western team. I'm sure you guys are all okay with that.
Yeah.
No, actually, get out.
Yeah, it's fine. Anywho,
Good.
anywho,
What you mean?
2-0
yeah.
halftime. Really good. But our keeper had a controversial.
Goalkeeper of the year, dude.
Tried to do like a Cruyff on the top of his
Tried to
box.
spin. He
yeah.
tried to do a spin.
Yeah.
He like. They're not gonna be able to see it, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Man's rolls the ball in front. He's a lefty. Rolls the ball out in front of himself. Steps back to go kick it. Sees the guy running at him. No, that's the wrong way. They want to see if you're gonna do that. They need to see the ball. This is such a waste. Now,
Where's the
Oh,
ball?
now it's
Behind
frozen.
you.
Now it's frozen. Now it's frozen.
I didn't realize.
oh, you
Just
blew it.
stop. Just
Oh, you blew it.
stop.
What are those?
Waterloo! Foot Crocs. Waterloo.
Oh, you
Oh,
stole it.
alright.
Stop moving the. Put the camera back.
Just
Put
put
it
it
back.
back.
That's what I'm doing.
It's
That's what
not
I'm
worth
doing.
it.
A
It's
little
not
more.
worth
A
it.
little more
perfect.
respect.
But he goes. He sees the guy coming. He goes, "Oh shoot!" Instead of going to just kick the ball away,
He tries to
he
do
goes to do a spin move. We're up 3-0 at this point.
Yeah.
He gets the first touch, goes to spin around the guy, whiffs, and just
Whiffs?
leaves the ball out in front of
Yeah,
him. The guy just
wonderful.
rolls into the box and goes and grabs it. I was
the
like,
best part.
what?
So we're sitting second deck, like
Second
third
row.
row, fourth row, something
Right.
like that, and in front row, like maybe 2 chairs to our left,
Directly on center field.
guarantees has to be one of St. Louis City FC's like
Usually can't.
academy player
Because
because he's fully invested.
I don't
in
know
this
if you
team.
looked. He had a like.
I saw a
like
lanyard, and that's
on,
why
yeah.
that's what kind of gave it away.
Your player pass.
Yes.
Okay.
And then one of the other guys' girlfriends or wives or whatever, she goes, "Hi, it's nice to meet you. I'm so and so's wife." Whatnot. I'm like, "Yeah, he's a academy player."
Yeah.
He was very invested in that game.
He was coaching from the second day.
Yes, he was.
Yes.
He was yelling.
He
Going,
screamed,
Stop!
"Stop! Pressure on his back!" And
So-
we're like, "We
Move.
can't hear you."
"Do something."
So he does at that game what I do to the Browns defense every weekend.
Yeah, how'd that work out for you?
What? It's working out really bad, and Joe Woods should not have a job.
We'll get to that in a minute.
We will.
We'll get to that later.
What?
Oh, yeah.
6:15.
You should be fine.
What are you?
It's 6 now. I don't know what time you need to leave.
I don't care.
We got time.
I just knew you guys
It's
did.
my
I just
birthday
said-
dinner.
I know. I
just
just
like
knew
a
you were supposed to
few
be at
minutes
6:30.
Shout out to
Few
Mom. Buy
minutes
me
late.
dinner tonight.
Woo.
For my birthday, that was
And I'm at home right now too for fall break, so shout out to Mom.
She's not
for making
delivered.
food tonight. Did you
I'm-
make lasagna?
Cool.
I'm off all break, but I already live here.
Oh! Light pole stayed up. W.
Alright, that's staying there.
That was almost.
And
cool.
shout out to Mountain Dew. We don't have a sponsor. We just like
Yeah.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, we can
Dude,
do what
you're-
some TikTok people do, but if they plug G Fuel enough times. Maybe.
Here's drinking G. No, you drink G.
Mountain
It
Dew.
was.
I do.
I mean, I was talking about G Fuel specifically. I was talking if we plug Mountain Dew enough times.
Well, you know,
Mountain Dew.
Isaac's almost a professional FIFA streamer now too. So.
Oh, oh,
Yeah, he hasn't done it yet.
got a chance. Oh,
So Mountain Dew, if you're out there.
wait, FIFA? Not Madden?
Later tonight.
It sucks at both.
But to kind of reel it back in a
Better
little
than me.
bit.
It's not bad. He wasn't bad at FIFA. We tied.
All right.
I think we each won a game,
Yeah.
and we tied like 3. So
Yeah.
FIFA sucks though. Don't buy it.
No, it's bad.
All right, let's reel back into
So,
stuff here.
MLB
in
baseball?
conclusion,
MLB baseball next.
Oh my goodness. Cut that.
Just saying it.
So, did we talk about the MLS? There's not much more to talk about the
No,
MLS.
no,
If
we
we
don't need to talk
If
about
we were
it.
out, I'm not going to be paying attention.
And they fired
LAFC.
their coach.
Yeah, and they fired their coach, which sucks. You know, we'll see where they go from there. There's a
Yep.
lot of contracts up in
Yes,
December,
there's
so
a good.
We shall
probably
pretty much half
close-
of our first
Yeah, I was
team.
gonna say closer
Nice.
to like a dozen or so.
and the second team just won a championship. So
I. would
And there's
be
also a
surprised.
BG alum that was on the Crew 2 team that won. I don't know who you are, but shout out to you.
shout out to what's
Shout
his
out.
Oh, if we find out, we can reach out to him. See what happens.
Sounds good.
Fair enough.
That'd be cool.
Try to get Jason Russell rolling.
This might as well be on a BG alumni podcast,
Or
right?
get me that day.
But
That'd be a lot more likely.
speaking of BG alumni, John Birdie won the Steals Trophy this year, and he was at the football game Saturday. I had to work the football game. It was BG Buffalo. It went awful. We lost 38-7, and made Sports Center for a botched fake field goal.
But not a
That's
shot.
true.
It was not a shutout.
Well, hey, you know why he was there? Because the Marlins suck.
What? Yeah, that's true. Normally he would have been playing, but they didn't make the playoffs, so it didn't end up mattering. But he was inducted into the BGSU Athletic Hall of Fame. So shout out to John Birdie, Steals champion, former BGSU Falcon. Go Falcons!
Is that what you guys do? Go Falcons.
Yeah.
Sad times in MLB.
Oh, that's wild. What else we talk about?
Sad
MLB
times.
baseball. That's
Sad
next up.
times in MLB. Alpo holes.
Oh, I was like, your team won.
I was gonna say, bro, we got out of the first round for the first time since 2016.
Why don't you let the
Shout out to Poole,
Yachty.
shout out to Yachty, shout out to hopefully Wainwright. I love the guy, but it's time to hang him up. Go out with the boys. But it was kind of interesting because the second half of the season they really broke the farewell tour off into just Albert and Yachty.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's gonna come back. He was not good in the month of September, which is why he didn't pitch in October. And he wasn't supposed to in the first series, but we brought Montgomery in during the second game. It was just bad.
Yeah, your bats were not.
Well, we relied hardcore on two guys. We had two of the probably going to be top 10 in MVP voting, Goldschmidt and Arenado.
Yeah, I'd say Goldie and Arenado we're up there.
Goldie should win MVP because it's a regular season award. I think he's going to
Yeah.
win. But I mean, just watching their at bats, they weren't even close. Arenado had lost all confidence.
It was
He
like
hit two different balls that he thought were gone.
Goldschmidt was playing wiffle ball.
Yeah, and Goldschmidt was swinging like he was trying to hit it 900 feet up and 100 feet out. Like he was just under every pitch. It was horrible. And it's not like it was Aaronola, so it's not like he's a flamethrower. He's throwing
Right.
92, 93, super accurate,
Yeah.
always has been. But it's not like he's throwing absolute heat, and you just
your
need
guys.
them to get the job done.
Yeah,
And
your bats just weren't there. Your defense was perfectly fine. It was doing well.
Yeah.
Your defense was perfectly fine, but you guys just kept pulling. You were swinging either early enough, so you were just grounding out to that third baseman every time.
yeah,
It
shout
looked like
out
there was
to
a-
Alec Boehm. He
yeah.
went crazy.
Yeah, he
he
did
played
really-
great defense.
And
but-
finally played like the former top 10 prospect he was supposed to be.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
probably
exactly.
had like 5 or 6 straight outs, just grounders to him or good plays by
It
him.
felt like-
Do you guys remember at the towards the beginning of the season where he had like 3 errors in the same game and
Game.
he was cursing out the Phillies fans. He was cursing out his own fans because all they were doing was booing him.
Yeah, I effing hate this place or whatever. He got called
Yeah.
out.
He got caught on video and it went
I mean,
viral.
I guess in his defense, Philly sports fans are
They're
about
tough.
as intense as they come.
Well, having the time of their life right now. Phillies made round 2. Fortunately, over the Cardinals. Eagles are still undefeated.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware.
76ers still have a chance to be good.
I stand by that. Not for long.
Alright, throw a hot take out there. What's the score?
What? Final score of the probably the best Sunday night football game of the year, probably between Cowboys Eagles
Yes.
this coming Sunday.
Yes.
Pending. Dax.
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Right now, team
Dak-
right now.
Team right now with Cooper Rush at the helm.
Correct.
And our defense balling out every
Yeah.
other day.
We know. Thank you.
Every Sunday.
I would go with closer, probably either like the range of 16 to
No
13.
ranges.
All right. I'd probably go either 16 to 13 or 19 to 16.
Really?
3-point
Yes.
game. Okay.
Yes, I'm
So-
gonna,
I'm calling
I'm so
Jalen.
tired
I'm
of
calling
finding
Jalen Hurts
these
throwing for
things
250 and
so
3.
Facts.
He's not-
74
he's not-
to 71.
he will not throw for 3 touchdowns against
Oh,
our defense. I
fine.
can guarantee you that. He might.
Guess we'll find out.
Total, he might
we'll find
get
out.
3 total touchdowns, but
All right, 3-point game, both teams under 20, and less than 3 touchdowns for Jalen Hurts. Heard it here. Put the tweet out, Brady.
Yes.
Correct. That fits about every Sunday night
With
game.
Dallas
That's
having,
Leo's take.
with
Can we
Dal-
talk about that trash can of a
I said
Thursday
he's
night?
going for 250 and 3.
So you,
With-
okay, so put them both on the hot streak. It's like we have
Then-
an account for this podcast for that, and you are the guy
And also add.
behind
I'll do it right now.
the computer. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah.
was
Also
having
add
fun.
that.
Hot Take Sports 16.
Go follow us on Twitter.
Yeah, check
Yes.
it out.
And on Instagram.
So
check
should I
it
put
out.
it as a poll? As will Jalen Hurts throw for 250 and 3, or do I put the score and then?
So do it as a tweet and then like reply to it, so it's a chain,
Okay.
and then have the poll on the chain
Heck yeah.
and say like who's just more likely.
Then add
All right.
to
So
the poll. What will happen?
you gave 2 scores. Pick one.
Do the 16 to 13 one.
Okay.
If you don't move, I can have my arm here and still not have my pit stains be seen. So
That's fine,
Just
I won't
don't
move.
Just don't move.
Shift. Instant.
And also add to that poll. Just say what will happen. What will happen?
Oh, what's the Eagles?
What will happen? Will he
Eagles
throw for
fly.
250? Yeah. Will he throw
Yeah,
for
you heard me.
Yeah.
Fly.
Alright.
I won't.
Leo's over there cringing.
Yeah, will he
Like
throw?
looking like 2.
Will he throw 3 touchdowns or will Dallas get 2 turnovers? Put that on the poll too. What will happen? What's more likely?
Probably both, to be honest.
He won't throw 3 touchdowns. I still think we.
Yeah, but you can
I
throw 2.
What about
Sure.
3 total?
3 total
Switch to
touchdowns.
3 total.
I can see us having an issue with his running game, but if we just put Mike on a spy, we'll be perfectly fine.
So yeah, switch it to 3 total
Micah,
touchdowns.
who
instead of
has a
3.
groin injury, but he still balled out.
I was
against the
saying,
Rams, though.
yeah, the guy with an
Did
injury.
fantastic.
So when he came back on, he got a sack on 3rd down, and then he got a strip sack to end the game
He's got a
indefinitely.
groin injury 'cause
So,
he's
yeah.
a wheelbarrow to carry
He
his
said
nuts
he
around.
told our defensive assistant coach. He goes, as long as I'm alive, I'm good to go.
Yeah, that's what Baker said last year too.
Yeah, but
Yo,
Mike
I saw
is
a
actually-
picture
Mike is
of a
actually
Panthers-
backing it up this year.
I saw a picture of a Panthers fan at when the Browns played them that said y'all can have Baker back on the back of his shirt. It was on Cleveland Barstool today, and the Barstool
Dang.
caption was no returnsies.
So I have to put has 3 TDs because the carrot trail in it.
Yeah,
We'll-
yeah, just say 3 TDs.
So Jalen Hurts is, which is more likely? Jalen Hurts has 3 TDs. Cowboys have 2 turnovers.
That works.
Forced.
Cowboys forced 2 turnovers. Because if we had 2 turnovers, we will lose.
Fire Joe Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about the Browns next. Go for it.
The
Is that
Browns
Fire Joe
are
Woods?
the most frustrating team in football. We're 2-3. Realistically, we should be 5-0.
Offense has looked good.
Our offense overall has been great. Nick Chubb has been outstanding. He's without a doubt the best running back in football. Yeah.
That defense, though.
Our defensive play calling is just not there.
Yeah.
No.
Our Joe Woods needs to be fired. I said it. He needs to go.
It comes up every year.
You know,
Every
who else,
week.
Needs to be fired.
you know who else needs to go?
Sorry, Isaac.
The kicker.
Cade York.
Cade York,
We
Cut it.
cannot keep losing games because he's missing. I'm sorry.
You could blame it on the defense too.
Did you guys see
Our defense didn't miss 2 field goals.
Is he out here
yesterday.
defending
2
Cade York
field
right now?
goals, 2.
Okay.
You can miss 1,
Yes.
and that's
Mi-
fine.
Mr.
You
Joey
cannot
Slide,
miss
his
2.
finest
Well,
moments.
they also didn't go to overtime because he missed an extra point the week before, or 2 weeks. 2 weeks before.
2 weeks ago when we played the Jets.
Oh,
Missed an extra point.
A lot
Yeah,
of
but
Lost
you're
that game.
blame, that's on the defense though.
But if we wouldn't
Missed
have
an extra
had,
point?
but if we would have had
No.
that point,
You're up by 13. That's
No, it's
on
also
the
on the
defense.
offense because Amari Cooper is the reason you guys didn't get that onside kick because it bounced off his chest.
I didn't even see that yesterday. I'm not gonna lie.
No, that was the Jets game.
That was a Jets game.
Oh yeah, is that?
Bounced off of Amari Cooper's
I was at the
chest.
Guardians game.
bro,
today.
the
They
Jets
lost.
terrify me right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
Because they're actually
because
good.
they're
Your
actually
team's
playing
going
good
to get
football for
Wrapped on, and it's gonna be really funny.
Let's
Jets go
relax.
2-0
Both-
against the Pats.
both
They
New
just
York teams.
throttled the Lions though.
Yeah.
Both New York teams are playing fraudulent football.
Yeah.
Jets
Let's talk
and
about that.
Giants.
The Giants.
Are
The Giants.
Why?
I'm sorry.
It's
Are they
that
fi- they're 5.
they're 4-1.
It's
Are they 4-1?
It's
Yeah,
that
4.
sideline.
I want to
This
look at
is
the
the
New York Jets
NFC
schedule.
standings
Anyway.
right now.
Brady, pull up that meme.
Right now.
What?
That sideline treatment in New
Oh,
York.
I gotta
yeah.
find it.
Dude's got his cheeks out in London, England, and he's getting a nice happy ending
He's
like
getting, he's
Deshaun
getting a
Watson
rub
got.
down. You know?
Yeah.
And this
Deshaun
man-
Watson to the Giants, I guess.
Exactly.
For
That's
Daniel,
the worst
for
time photo
for Dan-
of all
It's
time.
not even a photo,
on
it's a
the
video.
sideline.
It's a video.
It's a video.
Yeah, it's a dude
video.
just standing there. He's like,
Oh,
this is the angle. Look, this is the angle. All you see is.
Hey everyone, it's Brady with the Hot Take Sports Podcast. I'd like to take a moment out of this episode to thank the sponsor for today's episode, SeatGeek. Make sure to head on over to SeatGeek for all your ticketing needs, sporting events, concerts, anything else you may need a ticket for. Make sure to use code HTS for $20 off your first purchase. I used it. It saved me a lot of money. My most recent trip to the Browns and Patriots game. Feel free to check it on out and support the podcast.
That's all you
No,
see.
it's from behind.
Yeah, it's like
Keep turning, show the
he's
cheeks.
like this,
Double cheeked up.
and the guy's hand's right here, and that's all you see. And we're just like, wait, what's he doing?
That's
Oh, yeah, here we go.
motivation right there.
Yeah.
The
Alright.
Cowboys
I
guy
gotta-
tweeted that, and he goes, "Kids watch too, you know."
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yes.
just
So yeah,
the Browns' defensive play calling needs to change, and Cade York needs to either get it together or go.
a lot of kickers are fumbling the bag.
Facts.
Matt
Cade York is
Amon-
80% from extra points, and he's 80% on field goals now. That's unacceptable in the NFL.
Matt,
80% unacceptable?
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
There.
80% is
There it is.
unacceptable.
There it is.
Yeah,
My
that
man's
that
getting-
just looks terrible.
My man's getting
Come
a
on
full
now.
rub down mid-game.
Hey, it's definitely like his left
Oh, it's
quad
like
or
his
something.
leg.
Oh yeah, it's
But it
obviously
looks
his hip.
horrible.
It's obviously
That
his
is
hip or
the
groin
worst
area,
angle
but
it
it's still
possibly could
amazing.
have gotten that video from.
Am I,
Oh.
Sure.
am I the only one that's like, no, I got it? Like I'll rub it myself. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
No,
at least,
I'm
or
totally
at least
rubbing
be in the blue tent for that. Like,
Yeah.
Look at this guy with the padlock. Where's he at? Where was he?
it'd be even funnier if somebody's
Hey, right-
watching.
Where's he at? Right here, walks up. You're
He
doing
goes,
that.
"Okay,
Right
oh,
now. You're doing that right now. You're doing that right now.
Oh, we out here. It's,
So,
it's
anywho.
cold in New York. You got some. Never mind.
Oh, man.
London.
But yeah,
It's cold in London. There you go.
It is. I see London. I see France. I see that guy London.
Out.
Out.
Out. No.
Is it back
You're high
to
five me. You're high five me.
I'll one.
is it back to regular screen?
But
now?
yeah.
Yeah.
it is.
and yeah, there's two things that need to change. Either Cade York needs to get it together or go, because I'm tired of losing games because he's missing kicks. I get he's a rookie, but 80% from field goal, that's really.
You spent a
iffy.
draft pick on him too.
I know.
This
We wasted a draft pick on Johnny Manziel. That means nothing to me.
That is true.
Yeah,
We
but
wasted a lot
in
of
hindsight,
picks.
wasn't that part of the whole Trent Richardson trade tree?
What? I think so.
So that was just gonna be an L regardless.
Oh.
And our defensive coordinator needs to be fired.
Yeah,
so
but
with kickers, you had McPherson. Did anyone see that PAT?
oh, it wasn't
He
close.
literally
Oh,
kicked
yeah,
it
that was
straight
so
up and
far.
over the upright.
Oh,
He
here's
kicked it straight
a
up and over the
good
upright.
take.
They
Hang
called
on.
it good.
Yeah.
I'm sitting
Alright.
there.
Wait,
The-
it was like-
Chris Collinsworth and whoever the other new guy is, they both sit there and says, "I know what a doink looks like, and if that was a foot lower, that's a hard doink." Like, I don't understand that. What's it say?
Brissett is what I was gonna bring up next.
Jacoby can't throw that
Jacoby-
pick up. And third
There was
and
no
goal,
reason to
After
throw it.
It was like
halftime
third
has been
five.
horrible.
Yeah, he's been great the first half.
Yeah,
For
but
sure.
then like you get down into crunch time and he's trying to make 2 big plays and he's trying to get himself a job because he knows he's not gonna have it once Watson comes back.
And he shouldn't.
And he's only cementing that worse.
He's trying too
He's
hard.
thrown
He's trying too hard.
3 clutch time picks. Like,
If he runs for it, it's the first down.
yeah,
Not
exactly.
even run
Like,
for it. Just throw the ball away,
Yeah,
and
or
you
get
have
rid
the
of it.
lead. And then
Is your show on Twitter?
yes,
Yeah.
it is.
This one right here. I saw a lot of people calling for Staley's head there during the first half. Because I was scrolling through Twitter this morning, you know, when I wasn't at work.
Another kicker
Um,
fumbled the bag.
Who's Brandon Staley?
That's the Chargers head
The
coach.
Chargers head coach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I cannot believe
They
that
were
Cade
because
York
they
missed
went
2
for it on
field goals
4th and
still.
2, and it was like
Yeah.
midfield, wasn't it?
Yeah, we got the ball
So-
back at no, it was at their 45.
Yeah, it was like yeah.
Yeah, it was
'Cause
right there.
I flipped it onto that game, and I'm like, they're going for it, and then Justin Herbert threw a contested slant route, and not even contested. It was like
MT
100% covered.
Anderson.
Oh yeah,
100% covered.
Yeah.
And the guy just
Who
goes,
was it?
Emerson.
Yeah,
it was
right.
Emerson. Because he didn't even have to turn around. I'm pretty sure it just hit him in the arm.
Yeah,
He just had his arm. He just had his arm out there, and it just hit his arm. It was not even close. Another kicker who struggled was Matt Amendola for the Cardinals.
Yeah.
He missed the game. He missed the overtime time field goal. It was 43-yarder.
At 43, and Cade York missed from 45. 55.
Hey, I tweeted.
What are your
What'd I
thoughts on
text
that,
you?
Isaac?
What'd I text you? I text you. Here comes shanking it
What
with
do
K.
you mean we're overreacting? We've lost 2 games,
I was
and
just
Cade
saying,
York
you guys
has had
have lost
something to
the
do with
Jets,
both of them.
Falcons,
Aren't you
and
2 and 3?
Chargers. You lost 3.
Aren't you 2 and 3?
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
but
The
only
only
2 of
real-
them you could trace
I-
back to Cade York.
I-
as well.
Are you
So-
sure about that?
The
I
only
saw-
He
reason-
has a kick in the.
The
I
only
saw a
one-
tweet that said the Browns were realistically 3 or 4 plays from 5-0.
Yeah.
Which I mean,
Cade
it's
York
true.
cannot miss 2.
I will say
Worse,
it's true.
Have
I don't
Worse right
care
now.
how
Yeah,
far.
I get that.
What game did you ask about? about?
Not the Chargers, not the Jets. Did he miss one against the Falcons?
Game? I don't know. That's
So-
Yeah.
Right
I didn't even miss a
Who have you lost
PAT.
to
Yeah,
other
he
than
missed
the
an extra
Jets
point.
and
You're right.
Chargers?
I think he missed the first extra point.
Did you lose
But
to
that
the
wouldn't
Falcons?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Oh,
right
yeah.
now,
That one wouldn't have mattered.
realistically,
Who looks up my
the
job?
worst record you should have is 4-1. The only one
Realistically.
loss could be the Chargers.
Yeah.
Because the Chargers, before the season started, we all thought they were going to be pretty good, obviously. But they're
As
not.
per usual,
Yeah,
they're
but-
underperforming.
No, he didn't miss anything.
Both
No.
LA teams are underperforming.
Yeah, exactly. So you're telling me that Cade York doesn't have anything to do with either of the other two losses?
The Jets, I would say no, but he did miss field goal. I get it.
It wasn't a
But-
field goal, it was a PAT.
PAT. Yeah.
Unacceptable.
A gimme.
Gimme.
Dude,
Should be a
okay.
gimme in the NFL.
I blame the defense for the Jets.
It is mostly the defense's fault. That's
Okay,
not what
yeah,
I'm saying. But you're
defense-
trying to say that
defense
Cade
special
York didn't
teams
have
was
to
the
play.
Jets.
You know
He
what's
did.
on fire, though?
Being up by 13 and being up by
But-
14 are two completely different things there.
Hey, man, it just needs confidence. Just look at Brett Maher. He was so trash when he was with the Cowboys the first time. Now he's money.
Ooh.
It's amazing.
Yeah, Cade York needs to figure it out because I'm tired of losing games because we wasted a draft pick.
Bro,
on a kid.
bro.
Why are we
just
looking at
needs
the Jets Twitter or the Jets social
Oh.
media?
Yeah, because I forgot that you can still see that. I was gonna say something about the Jets schedule. They could definitely win the
They
next.
might beat the Packers.
They
because
could
the
definitely win
Packers
at least the next two,
lost to
probably
the
4 out of
Giants.
the next 5 for them.
Are you trying to say that they're going to beat the Patriots?
I'm saying they
Or
can.
They can't beat the Patriots?
No,
if
I don't think they'll beat
lost?
Buffalo.
Okay, yeah.
Buffalo-
That's
I-
real.
They could definitely sweep New England.
Dude,
Yeah.
Josh Allen went crazy in that first
Josh
I hope
Allen
so.
had 350 yards in the
Can we
first
talk about Gabe Davis?
half,
2 catches for like 100,
150.
150
He had a
yards and 2
98,
touchdowns.
including a 98
Yeah, one-hander
yarder.
over
Yeah.
Minka Fitzpatrick. One-hander over Minka. It was a great ball.
Yeah.
Dude's got insane throw power.
Question:
It's not even fair.
Answer.
Does Mike Tomlin go
No.
under 500
Yes.
Yeah, this
for
year.
his
Yeah.
first time in his career?
Yes.
They're one, yeah, they're 1-4. So
Yeah.
I
they're
don't
already
know
halfway
what their
there.
schedule
Before
looks
he
like.
gets there, so it doesn't count.
If you pull up their
I was gonna
schedule,
say I'll pull up their schedule. I'll find out.
yeah, you can't go 500 anymore. It's either
Yeah, you either have
it's
to
either
go
8,
over
9, or
under.
9 and 8.
Well, you could tie, I guess, but
You could.
That
ties
would,
are dumb in football.
that would be a really
The NFL
interesting
needs to
way.
adopt the college
Yeah,
football
who do they think they
overtime.
are?
Uh-oh.
Hey,
Oh, I forgot we
Hey.
covered this last episode.
Because
Can
I know,
we
I
get
know they
here?
had-
hold on. Why does everybody think soccer is so boring when Cincinnati versus DC was what, 5-2 was the
5-2.
final score?
5-2.
And we all watched a Thursday night football game that the final score was 4-3, all on kicks,
Yes.
That was pathetic.
Like, yeah.
all on kicks.
All, like, the
Right, it was
people...
12-9, wasn't
It was
it?
12
Yeah,
to 9.
Yeah.
People
I thought
were
it was
playing...
Don't give me that bull crap, and you guys
Yeah.
tied too, so don't
Even
give me
that.
that either.
Even then, just look at it, even if they scored touchdowns.
It's still one.
Yeah, it's
You guys just
28.
made it up to be 6.
It's
to make it fun.
28 to 21. If those are touchdowns. And if you take that away, it's still the same
Still
score.
4-3. You
It's
guys
still
just made up
4-3.
stupid numbers. I digress.
It is 6:30.
Exactly. So,
I know.
for soccer...
Sure,
if-
text me. They said they're going to their table and just let me know when you get there. And I just
Just
didn't
tell them
respond.
to order.
They should know my word.
DoorDash.
You blooming
DoorDash in Texas, bro.
I need a blooming onion for
Show
myself.
telling you.
But
Yep.
Alright, what are we looking at here?
This is the Steelers schedule the next 5 weeks.
Alright, they're
They-
losing to the Bucks. They're losing. Ooh, wait, is Tua gonna be back?
No, it depends.
No, they.
Tank
Their
right there.
they're in trouble.
their head coach came out
Dolphins are in
today saying
trouble
Tua
now.
has no return timetable.
Bridgewater should be back. He passed both. He passed
I
both
don't.
the
I don't think.
tests,
I don't know.
but they
did
didn't
he?
let him. Yeah, he passed the test, but they didn't.
Yeah, they were.
Well,
afraid
yeah,
that they would
'cause
get destroyed like
after
they did with
Tua,
Thomas.
like-
Yeah.
Anything involving Dolphins and concussions right now, they're gonna take extremely serious after
Quarterbacks in general.
Well,
Yeah.
that too, but
Yeah.
anything Dolphins related right now.
Yeah.
In terms of
But the
concussions.
Buccaneers is an L. The Dolphins is kind
Should
of
be.
up for
That's a
grabs at
that's a
this point.
more of a
Well,
coin flip.
Tyreek's dealing with injury.
Eagles is an L.
Yeah,
but the
Saints is
going.
definitely an L.
I don't
Bang-
know what definitely, but it should be.
Bang-
Bengals be 50-50 just because
Yeah,
of the
it's
divisional
it's
game.
it's an AFC North game.
And then
Colts,
the
the
Colts-
Colts,
Better
the
of two
Colts are
games.
so bad this year.
Facts.
Yeah, but Jonathan Taylor's still a dog.
He's out.
For how long?
He will be
I
that
don't know.
game.
I don't know for
He'll
that
be back
game,
by then.
but
That's
he's
November
injured right
28th.
now.
Falcons they could win.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta think
Ravens,
though.
Divisional game.
You gotta
Panthers are
think though,
bad.
because they're missing their best defensive player right now.
That's true because TJ's out.
Raiders should lose to the Raiders.
No, they. I
Should.
think they'll beat the Raiders. I don't
On
think
Christmas Eve.
the Raiders are only gonna
No,
get
because
worse.
after week 6, the Raiders are gonna go crazy. They're flipping it this year.
I don't know.
Nah.
Josh McDaniels does not look like he knows what he's
Vegas
doing right now, which is really funny based off of
Who?
all the Their new head coach that led New England to, or helped New England get to all their Super Bowls.
Yeah.
That man right there is the only person who's going to help out the Steelers right now. Jerome the Bus Bettis.
Actually, that's Martin Cutler.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
The dude
Why
with
did
the
it
picture
say
dangled
Martin
out-
Cutler right beside it?
That's Jerome Bettis.
Well, Google is lying to us all.
Yeah.
It says Martin Cutler right
That's
here.
It's probably the dude who wrote the article.
It says Martin Cutler returned an interception, 96 yards for a touchdown in 14-13 victory.
Well, I can guarantee you right now that's
So
Jerome Bettis.
then they just messed up the picture.
I put my house on that. That is.
That
I'm
says
sure- I'm sure-
1933, Brady.
I know. I'm sure.
9/27, 1933.
That picture has nothing to do with that.
I didn't read it. I just saw the big name in blue letters.
Why are we looking at Steelers crap anyway? Close out of that.
Because we were looking at the schedule. And
Whatever.
It was
the
just right
Steelers are
beside it.
losers. Doesn't matter.
That's also true. They're 1-4.
Leo, that's what the schedule
How
was. So I
long
pulled
can
it
Cooper
up.
Rush go undefeated?
Not that much longer. If he starts next week, I think the Eagles beat him. But if Dak comes back, I think they'll be fine.
No, Cooper Rush is swinging next week. He plays.
She finally,
Says the guy who's
you finally gonna start him, or?
Based off of fantasy?
Yes, he is.
Bro,
yes, he is.
You
Don't
haven't
let
started
lie.
him once, but he's
Don't
been
let him
he's
lie.
been usable, and you haven't started him once.
I started Geno Smith and
He was not usable this week.
Dumb.
Oh well, yeah, this week was
The
different.
dude was like 10 for 17 for like.
They
1
played
yard.
the
Was he
Rams this
usable
week,
when I
right?
played?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he had Josh Allen and Geno Smith only lost to Josh Allen by like 12 fantasy
Yeah.
points. Now it's like.
Yeah, Gino still had like 30 fantasy points. So
He did 30 plus.
Gino
This
ball.
is the most confident I've been in the Cowboys defense in a long,
I mean,
We know.
So,
long
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the only reason I'm giving us a like a 55-45 over beating them.
I think they'll be the top wild card. I think Dallas was the top wild card seed.
I hope we are because I hate first round buys.
top wild card. So, because the
Those-
Eagles, you think
yeah.
the Eagles will win the division?
Yeah.
It will.
That's fair.
That's fine. I just know it's a divisional game, and every divisional game in the NFL is difficult.
Oh.
Yeah, it's always gonna be tough.
Speaking of NFL football, I have something to tell you guys. I am going to watch Tom Brady play the Browns. This
Are
Sunday
you?
After Christmas.
You
or
did-
after Thanksgiving.
Those things were super expensive.
Yeah.
Have
My
fun.
buddy's
Have fun.
grandparents have season tickets, and they're not going to be there. And he texted me yesterday asking if he wanted to go.
That's
Jacob,
sick.
shout out to you hardcore for pulling through.
Good guy.
Gotta slide into Giselle's DM.
And not only do I get to watch Tom Brady, I get to watch Scotty Miller.
Scotty
That's
Miller.
true.
Scotty Miller.
And
It won't touch the field.
Sports.
he might.
I was going to say,
If they
depending on if
continue to
everybody
have
keeps getting
injury
hurt, yeah.
So what week
If
is
they
that?
get to
Like?
Godwin's back.
I'm not sure
That's,
what.
that's like
Deshaun's
week 10
playing.
area. That's gotta be like
Oh,
week 10
oh,
area.
Yeah,
I-
it's not.
No, he's not. I think he's suspended. That might be the last game he's suspended for,
I think
actually.
Is that like, it's probably.
Hang on,
what
Isaac.
is
Let
he
me look.
suspended
That's
for?
my job.
He's suspended
Isaac,
for
that's my job.
11.
11.
Yeah.
So that might
Here, I'm
that's
looking it
probably
up.
like
Look it up.
either.
I think I really want to say
That might be 11. That might be week 11.
that might be week 11.
Best lock screen is still Deshaun Watson.
Your lock screen is Deshaun Watson.
Is
Yeah,
it at least
that's
on a
better than
massage
Cade
table?
York.
I mean,
Is it at
he
least
just-
on a
he just-
massage
he
table?
just prays every night.
Here we go, boys.
His
So
first
it's
game
not
back
the
is against the
27th.
Bucks.
The
Scroll down one.
27th.
It's not the Bucks.
Or against
And
the.
against the Texans.
It's against the Texans.
So yeah, it's his last game. You would see Cooper Rush's last
You'll be
game.
with the team though.
Yo, that's so tough.
Hey, if it makes you
Hey,
feel
I'm
any,
just happy that I get to be there.
hey,
That's true.
if it makes you feel any better, you're going to see Tom Brady, and I'll probably be seeing Brissett versus Bailey Zappi. So
That's because you chose to go watch your garbage team
Not
in
if you end up,
Cleveland, my city.
we're 2-3.
My city.
not if you end up going across the street.
That's true.
Never know.
Because the Guardians beat up on the
Rays.
On the Rays.
I was like, oh my goodness.
Yep.
Yeah, we kind of skipped
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob SquarePants, man.
Including
I
a
do have-
15-inning game capped off by an Oscar Gonzalez home run.
Walk off.
It's true.
Walk off.
I do have one more thing on
see
the.
it.
I have
Love
one
to
more
see
thing
it.
on the NFL before we transition.
Alright, well, you guys finish this up. I'm going to head out.
So you
Goodbye, Matt.
Have fun.
Enjoy your birthday dinner. Normally we don't do this in the pod, but Matt does have a birthday dinner to get to. Yeah.
Well, they
Yeah,
can't
so-
even see it
yeah,
because the
so-
internet's still on the screen. So
Oh, that's disappointing.
So-
I even dapped up the crowd, too.
I know you do that.
Use code HTS. No, you guys are right.
Yeah,
Use
we
code
got-
yeah, we got it,
HTS,
you're right.
Hot Sports 16. Have a good rest of the pod, boys.
Hey, look at that. You actually
See you,
still
Matt. 1-4
I already had my keys and wallet on me.
See, great. Now that he's gone, the Cardinals are garbage.
All right.
It's true. You know what I'm saying.
So there are rumors floating around that the Bills might be in contact for going for
I
Christian
can't get
McCaffrey.
out.
going?
That'd be awesome.
That would be
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, y'all, you gotta go unparked,
shoot.
Matt.
Matt,
Oh,
get
Which
crap.
might mean
Yeah,
anybody
get out.
but me.
He can't get out.
and me.
Just keep it.
Did you park behind Matt? Oh, you parked over there.
Leo's doing
Right.
that.
I parked right behind him.
Well, Isaac, I guess this is. I'm just gonna keep rolling. I can't
I'm
tell
sorry,
you.
you
That's
can
fine.
just edit out.
So I guess Isaac, what do you think about that?
I
The
would
Bills
love
really
that.
are like legit going for him.
I'm seeing rumors. No official contact has been
I
made
don't think
yet.
it does. Maybe off
But
season.
but
Off
now
season,
now that the Panthers regime is getting wiped clean again, nobody knows what'll happen.
I just hope whoever the new interim coach is, they just
Steve
don't get
Wilkes.
the ball to McCaffrey.
Have the conversation
Well,
after you let me out.
I'm trying to think who they would have to all give up. It would be.
Well, they
James
have
Cook,
all their first round picks. I mean, yeah, they'll probably would have to give up James Cook,
James Cook
but
or,
let me see if I can find something.
or Singletary, and then it'd be the first this year, the first next year, and then a conditional third into a second, or a fourth into a third.
They're probably going to have to give up a massive haul because he's on the extension.
Oh, is he?
Well, and like, yeah, I don't know.
What would you give
Bro,
up?
this
exactly?
so see this whole thing could be interesting because now there's a new regime. I mean, in my opinion, both DJ Moore and Christian McCaffrey will probably be out in Carolina
I would
by
love-
opening week next year.
DJ Moore to Cleveland. I would love that.
So I'm still confused as to why you're saying 80% is an acceptable rate for field goals in the NFL. 80%, 80.
All right, here, hang on. I'm just gonna throw this entire search thing on the. Let's see.
What are we searching?
McCaffrey.
Talking about McCaffrey.
The trade rumors.
So should we just like you're gonna have to edit all this, right? So we can just like all.
I mean, I was talking to Isaac. I might just leave it in.
Might as well. I mean, we weren't going too long, I don't think, right?
Like a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Perfect. Well, we can edit it out if we need to at the end of the day.
Yeah, exactly.
But Christian McCaffrey to the Bills potentially. Brady, elaborate on that a little bit.
Well, I mean, they've had what, Singletary. They've barely used Cook, and they've got Zach Moss. I mean, if you could probably trade either Cook or Singletary, and
Or both.
or both, and a lot of picks, like I was talking about.
I don't even think you need a lot
Oh,
of
this is an interesting take right here
What say?
by
Rams
Merritt Steeks.
need McCaffrey? I don't think they do.
That could be absolutely.
Their
wild.
offense is fine as it is. It's just underperforming.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah.
Like they aren't using
They
Allen
need
Robinson.
OBJ.
They don't need him.
Matt
Obviously,
Stafford
he
is
does
just-
have.
Yeah, Matt Stafford's just literally throwing to two guys. That new number 18 guy, I don't even know his last name, like Schwad something.
Whatever he is.
Yeah, and then Cooper Kupp.
Right.
This is interesting because I mean I saw something about this when I first heard of the rumors that they would have to do like some sort of cap gymnastics, but I don't remember who they would be like, oh yeah, we can release this person or whatever,
Yeah,
and it'll drop in.
but there's no. I don't think it happens during the year. I think if anything, if McCaffrey goes, it'll be this offseason.
Well, I was gonna say, it's probably either gonna be the trade deadline, where every once in a while a big move like that happens.
Like
Yeah.
OBJ last year.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So
But
if the
you
Bills
can
do
see-
if the Bills do get McCaffrey week 8, week 9,
That
are they?
R.I.P. the rest of the league.
I was gonna say,
Exactly.
are the Bills locked to the Super Bowl at that point?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's gonna beat a team of
The
Stephon
only-
Diggs, Josh Allen, and CMC?
And Gabe
Exactly.
Davis.
And, well, yeah,
And
Gabe
Isaiah
Davis is
McKenzie.
playing Super
Exactly.
Bowl.
Von Miller.
Exactly.
That
Yeah,
team
this
is stacked.
this guy right here, Christopher Folk, he gets it.
What do you
What's that
say?
say? What's that say?
I
Can
can't
you-
read that.
Says the idea of that Bills offense with McCaffrey, holy crap,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which is intense.
It's just exactly.
Oh yeah, here's another
It
one.
would-
Bills if they get McCaffrey.
Basically.
Yeah.
Basically.
The 2018 Warriors.
Yeah. Speaking of the Panthers, though, they fired their head coach and defensive
Yes, it
coordinator
is.
today.
Matt Rule.
R.I.P.
That's true. I did keep referring to the new regime without
Right.
And who did you say is the interim head coach?
Steve Wilkes.
Is he their offensive coordinator or something?
Well, he sure as heck isn't the
I'm gonna-
defensive coordinator,
No,
is it?
Either that or is he like an assistant coach down the road or Panthers.
I assume it'll pop up. That's all it's been talking about. Fired.
Yeah, Matt Rule.
Yeah, he's owed $40 million because it's
Yeah.
like year 3 of a 7-year deal.
Yeah.
Oh, they also fired their D coordinator.
I've said that 3 times, Braden.
Yeah,
I
you
didn't.
just
I didn't
said
see
it.
that.
You
I
just
didn't
said
hear
it.
that. Sorry. My ears are not working.
We know.
Oh, long-time assistant coach Steve Wilkes named interim head coach.
See, he just said
Well,
assistant coach.
So, Leo's team is playing well.
Mm-hmm.
Isaac and I, especially on defense. Isaac and I's team is underperforming
Yeah.
hard on defense.
Your quarterback needs to do what Cooper Rush is doing.
Yeah, he just needs to
Essentially-
hold the fort down. You don't need to be a superstar.
It's nothing special. Like Cooper
No,
Rush has
no.
not thrown an interception.
No,
That's
you just
a
need to be
big
consistent.
old reason why we're 4-1.
Yeah.
Our
Brady,
offense
what would you say about your team
My team?
overall, without Matt
is
Jones?
honestly around where I would think your team would be. What are you, 2 and 3 now?
We're
2
2. We're 2 and 3.
2 and 3.
With wins over the Lions and who?
The Steelers.
The Steelers,
We beat
that's
the Steelers with Mac. We all Bailey Zappi was almost 2-0. I mean, Brian Hoyer started the game, so I think technicalities would have went on Brian Hoyer's record.
Right.
But we took him to overtime. I mean, Bailey Zappi went through for 99 yards, and his touchdown realistically came with zeros on the play clock. So I don't know how that got through.
Mm-hmm.
But that would mean our last 2 games have been heavy defensive led, and we're 1-1, almost 2-0.
Yeah.
I mean, our worst game, I've said it before, I'll say it again, our worst game against the Dolphins. We played the Ravens really well, we just couldn't contain Lamar at all, whatsoever.
Yeah. And that's really difficult to do.
So, in terms of 2 and 3, we're really good, but I still don't think we'll make the playoffs. But hey, we're better than the Broncos.
That's
At
bad.
least in
They're
terms,
so
in terms of
bad.
playing, anyway. I mean,
just can't.
I think their record might be better, but we could.
You know what's funny and ironic?
Mm.
All of a sudden, Russell Wilson had a torn lat in his right shoulder,
Yeah.
and then they just came out and said something about it. Like they didn't mention it when it happened, and I guarantee you it didn't happen last game.
No, it had to have been either an ongoing issue. It had to have been
Yeah.
an ongoing issue. There's
And-
no way it just happened at once.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
I remember when the trade first happened, I think we actually called an emergency pod for it. It's only been 1 or 2 times we called an emergency pod. Or it just happened to be the day we were going to record.
I think it happened to be a day we were going to.
And we were all just like, are the Broncos going to... Will the Broncos be last in the division and still make the playoffs?
My dad picked the Broncos to finish last in that division anyway.
So did I.
I thought they were going to be better. I won't lie.
It's gonna be between the Raiders and the
I was
Broncos.
gonna say, it's a two-horse race for bottom seed in that division now.
Who
Oh,
is
I-
it? Chargers, Broncos, Raiders,
Give
and
it to
Chiefs. Chiefs, yeah.
The
one
Chiefs are
team-
without a doubt the best team in that division. for
Well,
sure.
yeah, Mahomes actually is like spreading that ball around really well.
Right. Like 8 different receivers caught a pass the other day.
Exactly.
That's crazy.
That's really
And
good
Kelsey's
offense.
still getting targeted
Exactly.
90% of the time.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like he's not just throwing Kelsey the whole time, like what the Rams are doing with
Cooper Cup.
Right.
Stafford and Cup. And I think that's the downfall of the Rams, because that's all he's looking for. I mean, yeah, he's great. Obviously, you want to look for him at least once, but you don't need to like force the ball to him a lot. Like you can call plays for other people. But
So, yeah.
it's just bad.
I want to bring up one more thing. We're second in our division somehow.
Yeah, I know.
Because the Steelers suck and the Bengals, like Clayton and I called from the beginning, were a fluke last year.
I've said that
I was gonna
forever.
say, we agreed on it.
Yeah.
It's in recording.
The Bengals were a fluke. They are now playing at where they should have been playing the whole time.
Both Super Bowl teams are a fluke right now.
That
yeah,
checks out.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that's really
Even the
being
ones
checked
who
out.
won.
I was gonna say, well, when you look at it, who did the Rams
are
lose?
worse. I would
OBJ,
say.
Robert Woods, and OBJ and Robert Woods basically were the one player.
Their offensive line is really reshuffled too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because
That's both teams.
I think they have 3 new starters.
Yeah,
Whitworth
offensive line.
retired,
Whitworth
Yeah,
retired, then they
Whitworth
brought in
retired.
and
guys.
they replaced Von Miller with Bobby Wagner.
There was no one same from that Super Bowl offensive line playing in the same position. Their right tackle was now left tackle, and that was the only same person who was still
Oh,
there.
speaking of that, do you guys see that? I don't remember if it was. I think it was two drafts ago now. The offensive lineman that the Jets drafted has
Mekhi
played.
Becton, yeah.
No, Elijah Vera Tucker has the last 3 games has played predominantly like most of the snaps at 3 different positions, including this week he played almost the entire game at right tackle without having ever played right tackle before. And the Jets put up 40 points.
You gotta have guys like that to put up 40 points. Like,
Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. The Vikings are 4-1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Vikings are
quietly. Kirk Cousins really isn't playing.
Their
great
their
either.
only loss was the
Yeah.
embarrassment of Jalen Hurts handed them.
Oh, dude, that was bad.
Kirk Cousins started 17 for 17 in their game. And that's the most by a Vikings quarterback in franchise history.
All right, I have a legitimate question.
Mm.
Who is a better 1-4 team right now? The Lions or the Commanders?
The Lions.
The Lions.
The Lions.
Their
absolutely.
offense is way better.
I know, but
Patriots
the Commanders' offense also looks really good. In a majority of the games, they got embarrassed by the Eagles, but so was everybody.
Yeah. I think
Well,
that
not
the
the
Lions
Cardinals.
are a better team
The
overall.
Eagles took a step down this week.
They
Definitely
did.
with the Cardinals.
They
Bro,
did.
what even is this division?
That
Bad.
division is a trash. Like the Seahawks, what are they, 2-3?
Bro, can you imagine if Geno Smith finds a way to win the division?
There's a chance because 2 of those teams are playing down, and then the other one's on their starting/backup, now starting quarterback again.
All right, does anybody have anything else in the NFL?
No, just the Browns need to fire Joe Woods. That's the first step, and Cade York needs to figure it out.
Yeah.
Fire Joe Woods, chance again.
Definitely need
Yep.
confidence.
Every year he's
Every
been
week,
here.
every week you hear it now, dude. It's getting out of hand. It's so dumb.
All right, we can wrap with MLB. Guardians moved on.
Yeah.
We've already covered that. Beat the Rays in 2. Phillies beat the Cardinals in 2. We mentioned that. Matt brought up Molina, Pujols, of course, going out together.
Mariners.
Yeah, the
Mariners.
Mariners came back from being down 8-1 to take that series in 2.
Cincinnati West.
I don't know why you were roasting me for that in the group chat when you own a Jared Goff jersey. Just saying.
Yeah, that.
I don't know.
Yeah, you had no business talking there. But he is a Lions fan, so, you know, it is what it is.
Sheltered.
And then the only series that went at 3 was Padres Mets, and the Padres won 6-0 in winner take all.
Yeah.
And actually, that winner take all was not a sellout.
Seriously,
Citi Field was not sold out. They didn't even break 40K.
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Actually,
You saw what Jerry Seinfeld said, right?
I did not.
It was still from November. Not November. When was it? He was talking about playing the trumpet song out there.
Oh, yeah.
live,
Bro.
And he said it's bad mojo. We haven't won anything yet. And then they retweeted it.
Bro, they sent Edwin Diaz out there last night down 4-0.
Yikes.
Trumpets blaring, nobody doing anything. Dead silence.
No one clapping or anything. That's hilarious.
So Clayton, you still think Padres will make the World Series, even though your prediction, and I don't know if you were joking or not. I mean, you said Padres World Series last year, and then preseason you said it again this year.
They're like the Lakers. They had 1 year to adjust. Now they're going to the ship.
Hot take.
I'm not gonna bully you for saying Blue Jays over Phillies in the group chat. That's
I
your
think-
prediction.
What? Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there so that way I still have the Padres in my back pocket.
I get it entirely. We had to change Isaac because Isaac was being weird.
Isaac, what's your thing?
If the Padres win the World Series, I see Fernando Tatis Jr. getting traded.
That'd be really funny, actually.
No, his
I don't think
his
they would
contract's
trade
not
him,
tradable right now. Not with 12 years left, and the amount of injuries he's had. Plus the suspension makes him look dumb, kind of like Robinson Cano.
Yeah.
Except for Cano got suspended after he got adult. Oh no!
But
I think he got suspended before and after, actually.
I think that's an episode, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's an episode. This has been Hot Take Sports episode 59. Make sure to follow us on all of our social medias at Hot Take Sports 16 to follow up with all our news. Go check out. Oh, shoot. I apologize. It's episode 60. But still, go check out episode 59. It's our interview with UFC welterweight Brian Barberina. Always good to have him on the show. Yeah. Browns keep tanking. Cowboys keep winning. Patriots, no one knows. We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, that's true.